Chinese President Xi Jinping has just secured his third term, breaking away from the traditional two-term limits. And more importantly, he packed his leadership team in Beijing with loyalists. The most notable of which is the Shanghai party chief Li Qiang, who's going to be China's #2 at the premier position. The appointment of Li Qiang is controversial because he was the one who was responsible for the months-long lockdown in Shanghai. And to many people, the appointment of Li also seems to send a message that loyalty to Xi now comes above almost everything else. So in this Money Seafood video, let's look at China's future #2, Li Qiang. The truth is, before the entire Shanghai fiasco, Li Qiang was very much considered a highly pro-business figure. After all, he's the one who brought Tesla to Shanghai and allowed Tesla to become the sole owner of its gigafactory, breaking away from traditions where foreign car makers have to partner with some Chinese companies. Even lesser known to the public, in 2014, Li Qiang actually championed the idea to open up part of Shanghai and allow it to be connected with the rest of the world's internet. And when it comes to vaccination issues, Li Qiang actually backed the idea of importing foreign vaccines. In 2021, BioNTech was ready to ship 100 million mRNA vaccines to China because China didn't have mRNA vaccines. Li Qiang actually believed in that idea. However, that effort was ultimately scuttled by Beijing. And here, let's break down Li's relationship with Xi and why he's considered such a loyalist. Li Qiang's ties with Xi Jinping date back to 2004. When Xi Jinping was the party chief of Zhejiang province and Li, his top personal aide. During his Zhejiang tenures, he accompanied Xi on almost every trip and edited all of his speeches. Li was also credited with helping to draft Xi's policy direction in Zhejiang. And many of those policies have now become part of Xi Jinping economic thought, the guiding principle for economic policy for the CCP. Li also maintained close relations with tech tycoons including Alibaba founder Jack Ma. Li Qiang even wrote that Jack Ma was one of his favorite people to talk to, and he actually supported the idea of limited government. In 2015, Li Qiang told state media that bolder economic reforms were a matter of life and death. The government cannot be an unlimited government. To build a limited yet effective modern government, you need to transfer a lot of managerial power to social organizations. Here again, he said, the government mainly should be a good attendant, a good navigator, and a good umpire. However, let's make no mistake about it, Li Qiang is a staunch loyalist to Xi Jinping. While initially Li Qiang wanted to bring a softer touch to the COVID containment strategy in Shanghai, when the outbreak occurred and became a threat to China's zero-COVID strategy, he listened to Beijing and imposed a relentless lockdown. The Shanghai lockdown became so ugly that many people thought that it would have doomed Li Qiang's rise to power. However, that's precisely why when Li Qiang became China's #2, people interpreted it as a loyalty above all signaled by Xi Jinping. Again, Li's appointment also broke tradition. Prior to this party congress, he was the Shanghai party chief, so he lacks experience of governing at the central government. So, in summary, a lot of people panicked about Li's appointment because he was considered a loyalist and he may be completely toothless every step of the way. And while his track record of bringing in foreign investments and backing private entrepreneurs may have inspired some hope, some also see that as him being a two-faced chameleon. So yeah, that's about wraps up today's video. Hope you guys like this one. And until next time, Money Seafood signing out.